Today we go over new details of Star Wars Episode 9 when it comes to the character of Kylo Ren. This is Mike Zero here. If you guys are new to the channel, do make sure to subscribe to see future Star Wars content. Now, as you all know, Episode 9 is currently being filmed over in the UK, and after that they plan on filming over in Italy and Sicily and a whole lot more. So looking at this movie, everything is really starting to come together. And these past couple of weeks or so, we've really been learning a whole lot more about this film when it comes to all of the different scene schedules and the set designs, etc., and the storyboard and concept art descriptions, one of which has all to do with Kylo Ren's new lightsaber that may just come into fruition for Episode 9. Now, one of which is a concept art description of Kylo Ren tinkering with his lightsaber hilt. It appears to be open. Other descriptions indicate that Kylo can now retract the quillons. The quillons are tributaries of the main part of the blade. The emitter shrouds are used on each lateral vent that actually protects the wielder's hands. Kylo can now retract he can now actually retract these and turn his blade into a single-bladed lightsaber on command. This could be a way for Kylo hiding the fact that he has an advantage with these lateral vents igniting by surprise. So it seems as though that Kylo Ren is working with his lightsaber either in between the events of The Last Jedi in Episode 9 or literally during the actual movie. Now, if he's actually trying to hide the ignition of the lateral vents and turn it into a single blade, it could, yes, very well be a tactic by Kylo Ren to hide that advantage that he has, as we saw during the lightsaber duel between himself and Finn on Starkiller Base. When he had him pinned up against a tree, he was able to turn his saber hilt oh so slightly and dig one of the lateral vent ignitions into Finn's shoulder, causing him to back off. So Kylo could very well be working a way around this in order to hide this, in a sense, to catch his opponent by surprise or provoking them to attack thinking that they have an upper hand. Again, his crossguard lightsaber design, by the way, is a very ancient design. Darth Atreus actually had the same exact design. Well, near the exact design, because with Darth Atreus and his pair of crossguard lightsabers, the actual hilts were shorter, but Kylo Ren's are actually longer because of how it was built. So with Episode 9 and all, I'm really excited to see exactly what Kylo Ren will actually be doing with this lightsaber, what kind of improvements there actually will be for this movie, for the character of Kylo. We do know that J.J. Abrams is going to be really moving the character up. He's going to be significantly evolving the character, which is always great to know. So with his lightsaber, it's an iconic piece. I don't think that they would get rid of that crossguard lightsaber design. But if this actually comes into fruition, we could very well be seeing this on the big screen, where Kylo Ren is able to retract those lateral vents, that actually ignite. He can retract it now, apparently, and turn it into a single-bladed lightsaber. It also makes sense with what we have been hearing about the big lightsaber duel scene that is to take place in a couple of weeks from now. They're going to start training with Adam and Daisy this September for a big shoot in October, which is going to be a big lightsaber duel. They'll also be picking up on those shots in November of this year. So they're trying to really create a duel that'll match up against the one that we saw in Revenge of the Sith. We also heard that Driver will be using just a regular single-bladed stunt lightsaber that they use for training. Now, that could mean anything. I don't know if that means that, maybe he's training with the upgraded version of his crossguard where he's able to retract it, or he's just using this for the heck of it. But looking at Episode 9, guys, honestly, I couldn't be more excited for the character of Kylo. I really want to see where this character goes. I'm hoping that JJ evolves him into a more sinister character and gives him a big win in this movie. I believe that Kylo Ren needs at least one big win in the sequel trilogy. Because in my eyes, he lost on Starkiller Base against Rey. He lost against Luke Skywalker on Crate. Technically, he also lost in Snoke's throne room against Rey. Some people would say that it was an even match right there. that it was pretty much, tied in that Force duel. But then again, Rey got away. She left him unconscious. She gathered the parts of her lightsaber that once belonged to Luke and Anakin and got away on Snoke's escape pod. So I feel like that in Episode 9, Kylo Ren needs a victory, at least in the first or second act, maybe even the third act of this movie. If he's not going to have a redemption arc, give him a big win. Anyways, guys, drop a comment below. Let me know what you think about all of this in the comments. And if you guys did enjoy the content for today, do make sure to drop a thumbs up on this video to support the channel. I thank you all so very much for the kind support, and I'll catch you guys next time.